Hello, fantastic souls. I hope you are doing awesome and had an exciting Tuesday. Let's take a moment and embrace all the challenges and difficulties that come our way for us to grow for better. We are on day. Okay, let's do it the normal way. Welcome to Fantastic Life 22. We are on day 75 of this amazing transformation journey, and of course, it has been super, 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 super. So, just to reflect on the past 75 days, I would like to say one word: change. We are changing, we are improving, we are getting along. And yeah, it has just been awesome. There are many days that come and where I feel down and just give up on my tasks. But there are some days that help me improve, that motivate me to do better. And yeah, we do it. We keep going, we keep learning, and we just keep improving ourselves, and the lives goes on. And even though we might not be able to see changes in like a small amount of time, small span of time, over a long period of time, there are definitely some drastic changes happening. And I believe we are getting transformed for something more ambitious, more better, a greater world, a greater life. So yeah, my morning started around 9:30, 10. The first thing that came to my mind was to get a haircut because I did not get it the day before. So yeah, at 10 I went to find a good barber. The first barber that came on my way was Mercy Barbers, and I just went in. He was listening to the podcast and he greeted me when I entered. I also said hi to him and wished him a good morning. He was a friendly guy. We had a long conversation going on for the entire time during the haircutting. Uh, he, I inquired about when did he started the shop and how is it going for him. He said he got the inspiration to start his own barb salon uh, after during the COVID period when he was not getting a proper job, and then he decided to start his own business, and it has been going good for him still till now. I mean, since then. And I also asked about his expansion plans. So he said, first of all, he would like to get his barber shop as a branch name. There's just one other barber named Mercy said Barbers, but he wants to create a brand for himself. And yeah, I think he will be able to do it soon. I like it. Like I like the motivation of him. I like his work ethic, the way he interact with the customers. Uh, for that day, I was his first customer, and yeah, he was still so excited about the entire day. So after that, I came back home, had a good bath, uh, fruity breakfast, followed by book reading session, and at around 2 p.m. I went to an hour for the hub, because it was they kicked off the 1,000-mile cycling challenge to raise funds for the kids to have a trip at Wales for around 2 3 days for the summer trip, right? So yeah, it's a good initiative, and of course I will also be the part of the summer camp if I get chance to be. And yeah, I'm just waiting for the entire thing to roll over. It started on a very pleasant note with Kevin, Susie, Lindsay, working so hard. There's so many children, participants, uh, and yeah, everything was so awesome. And the sunny day helped. I mean, uh, was a cherry on the top. Uh, the the children were handling templates to people coming around, uh, asking and asking for money, and they're getting so much of donations. I like the way the children interact. I mean, I can't even ask. I can't even go and ask someone, would you mind to donate some for the children? And these children and these kids were doing an awesome job. I did around 6 miles on that day, and yeah, it was a lovely session for me. I did cycling with Susie and Vanessa, and there were some kids. I mean, not kids, actually the teenagers. Uh, Carl and what was it the name? I don't remember the name, but they did like 30 miles each on the first day itself. Whoa, that was really awesome from that side, them their sides. So all in all, the fundraising started on a very good note. There were some kids, especially Max, who was able to raise around 150 on his own. Oh, that nothing less than awesome, right? After that, I came back home, did some job applications. I wanted to create some materials for Pemba, but since I did not get any confirmation on the tutoring lecture for the next day, I thought I would do it later. So yeah, after the job application, I spent around one. I think yeah, I did the exercises in the evening. I mean, in the morning, I just did some slogans, but exercises and yoga I did in the evening. After that, I had to go for the temple, of course, because these are Tuesdays. I was accompanied by my roommate. Uh, my roommate, of course, what was his name? Uday, of course. And yeah, we went to the temple. We were met by some of my friends. It was a lovely visit. The food was good, and it's always that you can make food at home as well, of course, but the food that you get in the temple is something different. The ambience is different. The the way, the experience of eating with people around you is completely different. So that's why I keep on going to temple. I mean, I go to temple every Tuesday and Friday, of course, for the free food, but at the same time, the the ambience, the surrounding of the temple, the peace, the calmness that you get, the prayers, the artis, everything is so soothing to your mind, and it helps me, of course, a lot. Yeah, and then I returned home around 10:30 and was fast asleep in half or 1 hour. I think that was the entire day. So yeah, it was good. So let's have a look at the note. Self-discipline is freedom. Self-discipline is a form of freedom. Freedom from laziness and lethargy. Freedom from the expectations and demands of others. Freedom from weakness and fear of doubt. Self discipline allows a preacher to feel his individuality, his inner strength, his talent. He is master of rather than a slave to his thought and emotions. By H. A. Dorfman. Changing the way you think about self discipline can help you become more disciplined. If you think about it in terms of deprivation and suffering, guess what? You'll never find enjoyment in personal growth and most likely will soon give up on your endeavors. On the other hand, A person who thinks of self discipline as a form of freedom will welcome opportunities to practice his her self control. Yeah, and to end with gratitude journaling, I'm grateful for, of course, I'm grateful of, for joining this beautiful organization and our fathers. Uh, I can't thank them enough for whatever they have done for me. I'm grateful for all the strangers and parents and the kids that were present for this fundraising event. It is a 5 day event, and like we did around 200 miles on the first day. It's 217 miles on the first day, so it will be around 200 each day till Saturday. So yeah, and I'm grateful for my parents. um, yeah, I'm grateful to meet the barber in the salon, such a kind person. Yeah, and that's all, I guess. We'll end with the quote of the day. If you hear a voice within you say, "You cannot paint," then by all means paint, and that voice will be silenced. By Vincent van Gogh. Yep. Okay, then see you all the next day and have a good night and sweet dreams. Take care. Bye bye. See you. Tata.